الحمد لله نحن في الصفحة 40 بعد 140. We're on page number 140. Alhamdulillah. We have entered into the fi'l mudari', the future tense verb and the present tense verb, regarding the pronoun ana wa anta. So far we have covered 4 pronouns: huwa, hiya, ana wa anta. And yesterday we looked at the conjugations of that, and that's going to come after this section here. ماذا الجمل المفيدة, and further conjugation of these verbs, further exercising. Okay, to pick up what we left off yesterday, barakallahu fikum. And it's very important that you brothers, you give me some type of feedback on how the class is going, if I'm going too fast or if things are not clear, so that because I'm teaching over the computer, sometimes I don't perceive how fast I'm going, or how I can't see any faces to see if you all are comprehending or if somebody's confused or anything of that nature. So feedback is always appreciated, whether it's during the dars or even after the class. Barakallahu fikum. Here on page number 140, it says Ajib al-asila an al-asila al-atiya. Answer the following questions. I want you all first to translate the question, then we're going to look at the answer. Look at number 1, barakallahu fikum. إلى المسجد ذهب عيسى أم إلى المستشفى؟ ما معنى هذا؟ إلى المسجد ذهب عيسى أم إلى المستشفى؟ Did Isa go to the masjid or to the hospital? Na'am. That's what it means. Did Isa go to the masjid? Oh, to... No. So you're going to answer that. You're going to say ذهب عيسى إلى المستشفى. ذهب عيسى إلى المستشفى. طيب, the question number 2, ما معنى هذا؟ من ماذا يشكو عيسى؟ من ماذا يشكو عيسى؟ From what is Isa complaining, right? What did Isa complain of? Okay, it's future tense though. What is Isa complaining about? Now, what is Isa complaining about? Complaining, right? Because it's yashku. Yashku, barakallahu fikum. Well, you would say Isa yashku min alamin fi batnihi. Isa yashku, or yashku Isa min alamin fi batnihi. What's a complaint about? I didn't understand that last one. What's a complaint about? And that question is not clear. Anyway, from the story, it explains that Isha kana yashku Isa yashku min alamin fi batni. Isa is complaining of pain in his stomach. Tayyib, number 3, ma ma'na hadha? And this is something that needs to be rectified here on this page here. The numbering of the numbering here is not correct. Each question should have an individual number. So this is something that we have to correct here, the numbering. Let me just note that in my book. Okay. ما معنى هذا؟ أفي بطنه يشعر عيسى بألم أم في رأسه؟ أفي بطنه يشعر عيسى بألم أم في رأسه؟ لا تأتي بهذا. لا تأتي بهذا الشيء. Right, Isa complaining of pain in his stomach or in his head? Nah, pain is in his stomach. عيسى يشكو من ألم في بطنه. نعم. So it's good that you all understand questions, how to understand them, and how to ask them. Number 4, even though we don't have numbers here, number 4. لماذا مرض عيسى وتقيأ? What does the question mean? Translate this. لماذا مرض عيسى وتقيأ? لماذا مرض عيسى وتقيأ? Why did Isa get sick and vomit? نعم. نعم. So the instructions here on this exercise, it says أجب عن الأسئلة. It says answer the following questions, but it should say ترجم الأسئلة وأجب عنها. It should say translate the questions and answer it. So you all note that, just in case you teach from the same book. You note that the instructions for the sentence, it should say ترجم الأسئلة وأجب عنها. Translate the following questions and answer it. That's the way it should be. Barakallahu fikum. Tab number 5. ما نصيحة الطبيب لعيسى؟ ما نصيحة الطبيب لعيسى؟ MashaAllah, everybody answered that one quickly. Let me go back here. Okay. What advice did the doctor give Isa? Okay. What advice did the doctor give Isa? What is the advice of the doctor to Isa? That's more correct. What is the advice of the doctor's advice? We don't want to make it a verb. What did the doctor advise? It's the doctor's advice. Or the advice of the doctor is mudaf ilay. Even though that is the meaning of it, that is the just the meaning of it, but we don't want to make it a verb. What did the doctor advise? Or what advice did the doctor have for Isa? No. Really, ما نصيحة الطبيب? What is the doctor's advice? Or the advice of the doctor? But all of it is the same meaning. All of it is basically the same meaning. Barakallahu fikum. Basically the same meaning. طيب, okay, y'all be careful on this one. Be careful on this one. هل احتاج عيسى إلى دواء؟ هل احتاج عيسى إلى دواء؟ هل احتاج عيسى إلى دواء؟ What does this mean? Did Isa need medicine? Does Isa need medicine? Okay, hold on, let me look on here. Do Isa need medicine? طيب, احتاج, what does this word mean? احتاج, is this word ماضي or is it مضارع? احتاج, is this ماضي or مضارع? Is this past tense or future tense? هل احتاج, احتاج, this is why I said be careful here. Is this past tense or future tense? احتاج. نعم, past tense. MashaAllah, Hamza's here. صحيح. نعم, did Isa need medicine? Okay, let's look at this on the chalkboard. Okay, the past tense, barakallahu fiqh, for need is ihtaja, he needed. The future tense is yahtaju, yahtaju. Ana ahtaj, that's future tense. Na'am, ana ahtaj wa anta tahtaj. As for this one here, ihtaja, that's past tense. Na'am. So how would you say ana, I needed? Ana ihtajtu. This sukoon is not going to make that alif get dropped. The sukoon is going to make the alif get dropped. أنا احتجت. هل احتجت إلى شيء? Did you need something? هل احتجت إلى شيء? هل احتجت إلى شيء؟ هل احتجت؟ Did you need something؟ هل احتجت؟ طيب بارك الله فيكم. And then what we want to do now is move on. Let's look at the answer. How would the answer to that be? You would say, ما نصيحة الطبيب لعيسى؟ نصيحة الطبيب لعيسى إذا أكل سمكا أن لا يشرب معه حليبا. هل احتاج عيسى إلى دواء؟ لا، ما احتاج إلى دواء. If you say ما احتاج, this بارك الله فيكم, this hamza here is hamza al-wasl. You say ما محتاج إلى دواء. That's the answer. محتاج. You don't say ما احتاج. محتاج, he didn't need. محتاج إلى دواء. محتاج إلى دواء. محتاج, he didn't need. You don't say ما احتاج. You just say محتاج. محتاج إلى دواء. بارك الله فيكم. All of this is just exercises that we put together to try to aid in the comprehension of this Arabic language. Bismillah, alhamdulillah. We're on page 40 بعد 100, page 141. Page 141. Okay, we have these sentences here. This is on you all. This is on you all. ثلاثة إن شاء الله سيأتي. أنا أردت أن أذهب إلى السوق اليوم. أنا أردت أن أذهب إلى. I wanted to go to the store today. I wanted to go to the market today. نعم. I wanted to go. نعم. That's good. I wanted to go. أنا أردت. I wanted to go. نعم. I wanted to go to the market today. Is that understood? We're going to move on. Barakallahu fikum. I wanted to go to the market today. نعم. نعم. Okay, let's look at number 2. Barakallahu fikum. أنا آكل العشاء مع أسرتي كل ليلة. نعم, I wanted to go to the market today. Yes. I eat dinner with my family every night. نعم. Barakallahu fikum. I eat dinner with my family every night. أنا آكل العشاء مع أسرتي كل ليلة. نعم. 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 I eat dinner with my family every night. نعم. طيب. Number 3. يا ناصر أعصيرا تريد أن تشرب أم لبنا؟ Oh, Nasir, do you want to drink juice? Do you want juice to drink or milk? Naam, that's exactly what it says. That's exactly what it says. Naam. يا ناصر أعصيرا تريد أن تشرب أم لبنا؟ Oh, Nasir, is it juice you would like to drink or milk? Do you want to drink juice or milk? Right, do you want juice to drink or milk? Naam. نعم. Number 4. الرابعة. زوجتي تحتاج إلى فحص دم. زوجتي تحتاج إلى فحص دم. My wife needs a blood test. نعم. My wife needs a blood test. Barakallahu feekum. Now, so it's very important that you all review the story countless times, and also this area here, Jumul Mufida. Read these, review this over and over. So it's only going to take you a good 10 minutes here and 10 minutes there. My wife needs a blood test. Yes. Adhab means I'm going. It can mean I'm going or I will go. No. Or to go. I want to go. No. That means go. If it has this Hamza on it, it means, I'm going. No. So these two areas you have to review. Really, nobody should say that they don't have enough time, because the story is only going to take about 4 minutes to read it 3-4 times, and that's good if you read it 3-4 times, 3-4 times a day. You read it 4 times, 4 times a day. And these sentences here, you can read it in 10 minutes. You probably read it 4 times in 10 minutes, and you have 10 minutes here, just 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes, but a couple of times a day. Once a day is not the way to strive for perfection. It needs to be a couple of times, because your tongue is going to go back to this tongue. You had it for 40 years. Some of them students had their tongues for 55 years. I know some of their ages. Some of their tongues been in their mouths a long time. So your tongue is going to go back to what it was on. You have to keep pulling it to the right pronunciation and the right articulation. Now I got it. So once a day is not correct, then you go the rest of the day to speaking English, speaking English, speaking English. No, that's not sufficient. So it needs to be a couple of times, 4 times a day. Just 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, 10 minutes there. Before you go to bed, just do it real quick. Yeah. Barakallahu feekum. Number 5. أنا أسأل الله أن يشفي والدتي. أنا أسأل الله أن يشفي والدتي. I ask Allah to cure my mother. Na'am. Na'am. I ask Allah to cure my mother. يشفي والدتي. Na'am. Let's see what that was that passed me. I ask Allah to cure my mother. Na'am. 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 Okay. Now let's move on. أمي ترحم كل أولادها. أمي ترحم كل أولادها. أمي ترحم كل أولادها. My mother shows mercy, is merciful to all of her children. Na'am. So this is going to help you speak, help you to construct sentences. Help you construct sentences. My mother is merciful or bestows mercy to all of her children. Tayyib. Asabi'ah, number 7. يرحم الله علماء أهل السنة. يرحم الله علماء أهل السنة. Allah is merciful to the scholars of Ahl Sunnah. May Allah have mercy on the scholars of Ahl Sunnah. Na'am. This is a dua. This is a dua. And you only really know by the context of the sentence now. But this is in the form of dua. Yarhamullah. Yarhamullah. May Allah have mercy. Now it's in the form of dua. Now, not in the form of a statement. Allah is merciful, but more so, it's a dua. Nah, may Allah have mercy on the ulama of Ahlus, or the people of the Sunnah. Nah. طيب, number 8. هل الوجع في صدرك شديد يا حسين. هل الوجع في صدرك شديد? This word wasn't in the story, but the meaning of it was in the story. This word wajah, it wasn't in the story, but the meaning of it, the synonym of it was in the story. Is the pain in your chest severe, O Hussein? Nah. For wajah is alam. Okay, let's go back to the chalkboard. Wajah is alam. Okay. Wajah means what? It means alam. The plural is what? Awja. And this plural is alam. All of them on the same scale. Waja'un. Waj'un. Alamun. Meaning the jama is on this, the plural is on the same scale. But waj'un and alamun is in the same meaning. And awja' is the plural, pains, different pains. And the pain, it could be, barakallahu fikum, it could be a physical pain, like in your leg, on your bone, on your head, or it could be an inner pain that's in your heart from depression or sadness. Naam. Barakallahu fiqh. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions in his Quran, in his book, Adhabun Alim. Adhabun Alim. Alim comes from the word alam, painful punishment. Adhabun Alim. Alim is from the word alam. Alam, a painful punishment, a painful chastisement. Barakallahu fiqh. طيب إن شاء الله. هل الوجع في صدرك? صدر is the chest. Is the pain in your chest severe, O Hussein? فهمنا هذا يا إبراهيم يا جهاد. هل الوجع في صدرك شديد? Is the pain in your chest severe? طيب بارك الله فيك. طيب number 9. أسأل الله تعالى أن يجزيك خيرا يا شيخ. أسأل الله تعالى أن يجزيك خيرا يا شيخ. I ask Allah the Most High to reward you with a good reward, O Sheikh. Naam. Right. So now, what do we have here? Yesterday we took the past tense. Yesterday we took the past tense. Jazak. Abdurrahman. That's the past tense. Jazak. Okay, the future tense is yajzi. I ask Allah Most High to reward you good. Yajzi. The afwan, I made a mistake here. It's not jazaka. I'm sorry. The madi is jaza. What yajzi. Jaza, he rewarded. Yajzi is he's rewarding or to reward. Naam. Jaza, that's past tense, but yajzi, that's future tense. Naam, future tense. So this is what we want to benefit from the Jumla Mufida, that if in the story comes the past tense, I'm going to give you all the future tense. Naam, jazakallahu khairan. Naam. Barakallahu fikum. So this is the benefit of the Jumla Mufida. If the Madi comes, Raji Khalid Musaf. If it comes in a Madi, if the Madi comes in a story, I'm going to give you the future tense and opposite. Tayyib, number 11, number 10. أذن لي أبي أن أذهب معه إلى مكة. أذن لي أبي أن أذهب معه إلى مكة. أذن لي أبي أذن لي أبي أن أذهب معه إلى مكة. My father allowed me to go with him to Mecca. Naam. My father allowed. My father permitted me. Naam. Adina, to permit, to allow. Adina. So we say, bi-iznillah, by the permission of Allah. My father allowed me to go with him to Mecca. We say, bi-iznillah, by the permission of Allah. By the permission of Allah, bi-iznillah. Idhn is permission. And the verb is adina. The verb is adina. Bi-iznillah, by the permission of Allah. By the permission of Allah. Barakallahu feekum. Alhamdulillah. Tayyib. Number 11. رحمة تمرض وتقيء إذا أكلت سمكا. رحمة تمرض وتقيء إذا أكلت سمكا. رحمة تمرض وتقيء إذا أكلت سمكا. Rahma gets sick and vomits if she eats fish, not ate fish. If she eats fish, so no, listen, that's a maldi there. That's maldi. That's maldi, akalat. But barakallahu fikum, everything is, yeah. This either it conveys future. So I might say this. إذا ذهبت إلى المسجد, meaning if you go to the masjid, إذا ذهبت, when I say either means in the future. So even though you could use a past tense verb with it, but it means in the future. If you go to the masjid, then do this. إذا أكلت سمكا means if she eats fish. But the meaning is the same. But this word either, it conveys future. Either it conveys what? It conveys future. It conveys future. Either conveys future. Either conveys future. قرئه هذه الآية خارج. أبي قرأنا. يلا خارج. قرئه هذه الآيات. بارك الله فيك. طيب يا إخوتي. رحمة تمرض وتقيء. See, this is something that she does. إذا أكلت سمك, if she eats fish. Either, the word either, it conveys future, even if you put a past tense verb on it. I'm not saying that's the case all the time, but either it conveys future tense. Alhamdulillah, we have this chart here, and this one is much clearer than the original one. Okay, look at these verbs here. We're going to take our time in the conjugation of these verbs. We have 4 pronouns. Barakallahu fikum. On page 142. We have these 4 pronouns. Huwa, hiya, ana, anta. Huwa yafhamu. Huwa yafhamu. He understands. Hiya tafhamu. We need the ta there. We need the ta. Hiya tafhamu. Ana afhamu. Need the hamza for ana. For ana, we use the hamza. Afhamu. Wa anta tafhamu. Anta is like hiya tafhamu. How are you going to differentiate it? By the context of the sentence. Is this understood? Let's look at this next one. Huwa, we have this word fataha. Now, Huwa, we're going to say huwa yaftahu. Hiya taftahu. Ana aftahu. Anta taftahu. To open. We're going to go over it again. We're going to go over it again. Okay. Yaftah. Huwa needs ya. Huwa yaftahu. He opens. Hiya taftahu. Ana aftahu. Anta taftahu. Naam. I want you all to beat me to the punch. Tayyib, barakallahu fikum. La'iba. La'iba is not written, but that's the asl. That's the origin of this word. Yal'abu. Huwa yal'abu. He plays. Hiya tal'abu. Ana al'abu. Wa anta tal'abu. Naam. Naam. He plays. Naam. Shakara. To thank. Huwa yashkuru. Wa hiya tashkuru. She thanks. Ana ashkuru. تقول أنا أشكر الله. شكرا كثيرا. A lot of appreciation. أنا أشكر الله. شكرا كثيرا. أحمد الله حمدا كثيرا طيبا مباركا فيه. نعم. أنا أشكر الله. أنا أشكر. أنت تشكر. أنت تشكر. You say this in your dua. قال اللهم أنا أشكرك أنت ربي. That's the most beautiful of thing that you can say. Ya Allah, أنا أشكرك وأحمدك أنت ربي وأنا عبدك. نعم. It's the most beautiful thing you can say in your dua. نعم. أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. نعم. طيب. شعر. To feel. هو يشعر. And before we continue, we're learning this Arabic so that we can worship Allah better. Na'am. So we have the opportunity to connect it to the deen. That's our objective. That's our utmost goal. Na'am. That's our utmost goal. Na'am. So our goal here is not just to learn Arabic. And if anybody in our class doesn't feel like they are requested to be more sincere and more obedient to Allah from my class, then they have missed the point. Nah, because I encourage everybody to be more obedient to Allah and to be more observant of His commandments and to be more submitting to Him and surrendering to His commandments. Nah, this is a class in religion. Na'am. If anybody is in here and just feels Arabic, and does not feel that I'm encouraging him to worship, encouraging them to worship Allah more and to be more sincere and to be aware of Allah's punishment, then you have missed the object of this class. Barakallahu feek. Na'am. This is a class in religion. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is our Lord, and He's going to hold us accountable for our deeds. And we want to learn this Arabic here so we can understand His book, and that our people around us that we're surrounded around can also learn this book, and our children don't have to go through what we went through. But they could do it better. They could do it better than us now. And that's our goal, and that's our objective. And we're seeking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's aid in that. And this is one of our most important things that we have going on in our lives. Barakallahu feekum. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala aid you all. Huwa yash'uru wa hiya tash'uru. She feels. Ana ash'uru jayyidan al-yawm. I feel good today. Ana ash'uru bi alamin. I feel pain. Naam. Wa anta tash'uru. Kayfa tash'uru al-yawm. How do you feel today? Kayfa tash'uru al-yawm. طيب. تنصح. هو ينصح. He advises. هو ينصح. هي تنصح. Now, this is very important that we advise one another. Very, very important. It doesn't require that anybody have a frog in their throat or a rock in their throat. Just let it flow. Don't do that. I think you should not say it like that. Barakallah fik. No, I think you should leave that alone. Just nip it in the bud. Doesn't have to go, Ya akhi inna alhamdulillah, nahmaduhu ta'ala, qala Rasulullah, and the ulama. No, just say, akhi, just leave that alone. Ya ukhti, there's better not to do that. Just nip it in the bud. That's it. Doesn't need the whole long vision. Now I'm just nipping in the butt. Oh, no, don't say it like that. I think you should say something. I think you should leave that. I think we should change the topic like that. Just nip it in the butt. Just nip it in the butt. And don't say, well, the brother, he's from your part of town. I think you should. No. Whoever's there, just nip it in the butt, brother. You should do it like that. Sister, you should do it like that. Brother, you shouldn't do that. Brother, that's it. In a nice manner. In a nice manner. For Allah. Whether he accepts it or doesn't accept it, that's different. He might give you a face that he doesn't accept it, but when he get home and he sit down, he's like, oh man, you know what? That brother was right. That sister was right. But just nipping it, just throw your nasiya out there nice and softly, and you did your job. Go your way. هو ينصح. هي تنصح. وأنا أنصح. وأنت تنصح. طيب اشترى. Okay, barakallahu fikum. Look at these last three verbs. اشترى وتريد ويخبر. We choose these last three verbs at the bottom because they're on a different scale. I want you all to recognize that. So you put that, you mark that in your book. That these last three verbs are not on the fa'ala scale. That's why we made them last. But you need to know how to conjugate them because we're using them. We started using these words. And they're important words that we need. But they're not from our scale. Do we understand that? Barakallahu feek. Barakallahu feek. So you have Huwa yashtari. That should be a ya with two dots. Huwa yashtari. وهي تشتري. She buys. أنا أشتري وأنت تشتري. هو يشتري. All right, so let's look at the past tense and the future tense on this. The past tense is اشترى. 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 Then you say اشتريت. This here now is an aleph. اشترى. But when you conjugate it, you say ana ishtaraytu. It becomes a ya. Na'am. And you say here, what do you say here? Here ishtarat. That aleph gets dropped because we have two sukoons. We have a sukoon here, so the aleph is going to get dropped. Here ishtarat. She bought. Okay, that's the past tense. Now we go to the future tense. Huwa yashtari. Yashtari is a ya. Ana ashtari. Huwa yashtari. Wa hiya tashtari. Wa anta tashtari. You buy. You buy. To buy. Right? Type the next one. To read. The past tense is arada. The past tense is what? Past tense is arada. Arada. He wanted. Arada. Aradat. She wanted. Aradu. They wanted. And the future tense is huwa yuridu. Wahiya turidu. Keep in mind, it starts with a dhamma. because it's not siga fa'ala. It has an extra alif. So it's huwa yuridu. Hiya turidu. Ana uridu. Ana uridu. I want. Ana uridu. Ana uridu. Barakallahu fikum. Let's go back to our scale, our chart here. Huwa yuridu. Hiya turidu. Ana uridu. وأنت تريد. يخبر. يخبر. Let's look at the Madi. You have to know the Madi and the Mudari. You have to know both. The Madi is أخبر. We took this before it came in the story. وأخبر الطبيب. أخبر. أنا أخبرتك. I told you. I informed you. أنا أخبرتك. I told you. I informed you. أخبرتك. I told you. What does this mean? ما أخبرتني. You didn't tell me. ما أخبرتني. You didn't tell me there's no class today. ما أخبرتني. ما أخبرتني. You didn't tell me. ما أخبرتني. لماذا ما أخبرتني? Why didn't you tell me? That's the past tense. Barakallahu fikum. The future tense is going to have a dhamma at the beginning. Future tense is going to have a dhamma at the beginning. Yukhbiru. He's informing. Ana ukhbiru. Hiya tukhbiru. مثلا تقول هي. We could put a scene on it in the future. Hiya sa tukhbiruka. She's going to inform you. Hiya sa tukhbiruka. She's going to inform you. Or hiya sa tukhbiruki. She's going to inform you. She's going to inform you. Is this clear, ya ikhwati? Is this clear? The section here on the conjugation of these verbs. Hamza. Barakallahu fikum. Barakallahu fikum. Ya jihad. Barakallahu fikum. Okay, it seems like basically it's understood. Barakallahu fik. طيب, barakallahu fikum. We're going to go into this exercise here. It looks like we have about 10 minutes left. We did the likes of this before. We did the likes of this before. It's why did you come? Why did you come at the end of the word? Question here. Why did the noon come out? Why akhbartani? Right, because you need the noon there. You need the noon there. You need the noon there because a verb can't have a kasra on it. So we put the kasra on the noon. The verb can't have a kasra on it. You can't say akhbart ti. You can't say akhbarti. So you need that noon there. It's called noon of wiqaya. That's a good question there, but it comes in when you study more. But you need the noon there so that the kasra, the end of the verb won't take a kasra. Akhbarti. And you have to say akhbartini. Now you need that noon there. Only for the ya mutakallim. You can say akhbartahu wa akhbartuka. But when it's the ya mutakallim, you can't say akhbarti. You need that noon for the noon for ya mutakallim. You need that noon for the ya al-mutakallam. Naam. Tayyib. If we understand that, let's look at this section briefly. I don't want to say quickly. Let's look at it briefly. Tayyib. Barakallahu fikum. Alhamdulillah. We have reached up to page 142. Even though we're at the nearly end of the lesson, we don't want to rush. So whatever we reach, okay? Let's look at this here. I'm going to translate the first ones for you all. It says ترجم الجمل الآتية فعل ماضي وفعل مضارع. Translate the following sentences. The one on the right side is past tense. The one on the left hand side is future tense or present tense. Let's look at number one. هل شكوت إلى القاضي? Did you complain to the judge? هل شكوت هل شكوت إلى القاضي? Did you complain to the judge? No. طيب, look at the second one. هل ستشكو إلى القاضي? Are you going to complain? That sa, هل sa, that sa means in the future. If that sa wasn't there, the scene, if that scene wasn't there, it says هل تشكو إلى القاضي means are you complaining to the qadi? Let me make myself clear. We're in no rush to try to finish. Everything has to be explained. ستشكو it means are you going to complain? Satashku means are you going to complain? Tashku means are you complaining? Are you complaining? Are you complaining? So that sentence that we have here, it says, Hal satashku ila al-qadi? Will you complain? Are you going to complain to the qadi? I have a big question. I have a big question. What does this mean? What does this mean? Ya Rabbi. إليك أشكو. What does this mean? Ya Rabbi, إليك أشكو. إليك أشكو. Ya Rabbi, إليك أشكو. And Rabbi, it could be written with a ya, no problem. Just say Rabbi like that. Oh my Lord, to you I complain. Na'am. This is what you do in your dua. And what do we benefit? It says Ilayka Ashku. Why doesn't it say Ashku Ilayk? When it says Ilayka Ashku, mean I complain to you and I don't complain to no one else. Na'am. And it's upon you to complain to Allah. Say, Allah, I complain to you my weakness. I complain to you the lack of capability I have in controlling my anger or watching my tongue, or I know the shortcomings. Complain your shortcomings to Allah, oh my Lord. To you I complain. All right, it's not I complain to you. I mean, to you I complain. If somebody harmed you, if somebody wronged you, say, Allah, look how he speaks to me. Look how she's speaking to me. Look how they did me. Look, Allah, you're a witness on what they have done. I complain to you. Complain to Allah greater than you complain to anybody else. Sometimes some people just want somebody to listen to them. They just want to vent. Now I'm going to say, you had the nerve to come, you had the audacity to say, and after that and help them, and after that they just want to vent with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And it would be more rewarding for you. It would be more rewarding for you. Vent with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and complain and empty your heart out. Empty it all out. Get it all out. Don't hold anything in. And complain to Allah. Your shortcomings and the wrong that people have done to you, complain to Allah. Better off than complaining to somebody who might advise you with that which is incorrect. Complain to Allah and that's enough. Complain to Allah and that is enough. The Yaqub alayhi salatu wasalam, he says, as it comes in the Quran, Innama ashku, this is in Surah to Yusuf, ashku bathi wa huzni ila Allah. Bathi وَحُزْنِي إِلَى اللَّهِ. I only complain my sorrows and my griefs to Allah. It's a sort to Yusuf. I didn't write it the best way, but that's what it means. I only complain. Innama means it's only for Allah. Innama ashku bathi wa huzni ila Allah. I only complain my griefs and my sorrows to Allah. I don't have no time to go to people and say he did this and they did that and then that. And we know what the children of Yaqub did with regarding to his son Yusuf and his other son. And he says, Innama ashku bathi. Bath is severe grief. Innama ashku bathi, and my sorrows, wa huzni, my grief, to Allah. Ask how you are, my dear brother, my dear sister. Make time in your day. Even if you're just laying on the side in your bed and say, yeah, I'm tired. Look how they have done, and look how this, and look how you speak, and look how this, and look how that, look, whatever the situation may be. This, we should stop here and continue tomorrow from this point here. And I want you all to look ahead at this exercise here, and we're going to make it for tomorrow. You all, it's upon you to translate both of these on both sides. Translate the past tense and the future tense. This is going to help you to articulate exactly what you mean to say. And it's very important that we learn by comparison, by the past tense, the future tense, the past tense, the future tense, so that we, when we hear things, we're not confused. That's our objective. We have this exercise. Inshallah, we'll look at it tomorrow. Inshallah, we'll stop here. The recordings, inshallah, if you go to the website, as we always say, on YouTube, inshallah, you find everything that should be there. I, for some reason, assume that if you press subscribe, then all the classes will come to you. Is that the case, Hamza? I guess if somebody subscribes, then everything will come to them, inshallah. Barakallahu feekum. If there aren't any questions, inshallah, we will stop here. Inshallah. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.